This is where we say goodbye to viewers on BBC One. Bye-bye.
So we're just going to take a moment to have a look at some of the pictures you've been sending us this morning. Christmas Eve, of course. Don't know what's going on in your house. Probably busy. It is that busy time, isn't it?
Well, Lottie, the Labradoodle, is getting into the Christmas spirit, dressed up in her elf jumper for Christmas Eve.
Let's have a look at this picture from Rosemary. Has sent us very decorative. This is the tree there. This is a picture from Bristol. We had a picture earlier on from a Christmas tree in Bristol, didn't we?
This tree is made from a mannequin. So it's a mannequin, I think, with angel wings, and then the Christmas tree has been decorated as the skirt, the Christmas tree part. It's fabulous.
So it's important to remember not everyone enjoys Christmas. Brian from County Down has sent us this picture of his granddaughter's first meeting with the big man, which did not go perfectly. That happens quite a lot, I think.
It does, doesn't it? It must be Santa's worst nightmare, really. Still, I think, like most children, grows to love Santa.
Story to tell, isn't it? It's a story to tell.
Ian shared a picture of his very tastefully decorated living room. He's added a final festive flourish by having BBC Breakfast on the television.
That spoiled the look, hasn't it? It's all nice along there and then...
poof. Reminder, of course, breakfast is going to be with you, as we are, 365, maybe 66 on a leap year, every day, each year. From us, wish you all the very best this festive season.
Absolutely. Roger will be here from 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Bye-bye.
Let's get the weather with Tomasz.
Yeah, and if you're travelling this Christmas Eve, the weather's actually looking pretty quiet across most of the UK. We've got a decent enough afternoon on the way. I'm sure we've got enough to think about. You don't want to think about the weather too much. It's going to be really mild, that's for sure, and it has been mild for a little while now because the weather systems are coming in from the southwest, a very mild direction. In fact, this is subtropical air that has spread across the country. You can see that current of air all the way into Canaries further south there, with the colder air pushed towards the northern climes. But a low pressure close by, and that often means unsettled weather. So there is some rain around through. Earlier on we had the rain across the north, and then through the rest of this morning that rain should clear from Scotland. But then we have this area of showers crossing Northern Ireland into western Scotland, the Irish Sea, reaching the western fringes of Wales by the middle of the afternoon. But the further east and south you are, I think the drier the weather will be. In fact, sunny skies all round. It's been a beautiful start to the day in Manchester, for example. Really mild too, double figures generally across the board. And then through the course of this evening and overnight into the big day itself, the weather's going to be a little hit and miss, but a very, very mild start to Christmas Day. Look at the morning temperatures, 9 degrees on the south coast of England, around 6 degrees there in northern Scotland. Here's the weather map for Christmas Day, and weather fronts close by, blobs of blue, so that doesn't mean a dry day. In fact, there will be some rain. The rain could be quite persistent for a time in the morning across the south and the southeast. Depends where this weather front goes, though, but eventually it should shoot off into the near continent. Elsewhere across the country, it's a mixture of sunny spells and showers, and mild again, around 11 in London, 7 in Glasgow, about 6 degrees in Lowick. But it is going to turn colder on Christmas Day evening in the north of the country in Scotland. In fact, we are expecting snow showers in the Highlands, and that snow is going to settle overnight into Boxing Day because of the frost that we'll have early on Boxing Day. And you can see temperatures there around freezing or so in the lowlands. And then in Boxing Day itself is going to be blustery and cold in the north. You can see that north-northwesterly wind pushing in the wintry showers. Snow inland, but around coastal areas it will be wintry, sleety, maybe some sleetiness there across the Pennines. But for the vast majority of us, it'll be too mild for any snow. 9 degrees in London, around 7 expected in Liverpool, and 4 in Aberdeen. Now, the run-up to the new year is expected to be quite turbulent. Jet stream is going to form lots of low pressures which will be heading in our direction, so spells of rain on the way in the week ahead, gale force winds expected at times too, and of course you can keep up to date with the changing weather over the week ahead in the run up to the new year using our weather app. From me, a very Merry Christmas.